So, former Phillies fan favorite and Benedict Arnold wannabe trader Ryan Howard has signed a minor league deal with the Atlanta Braves. Have you ever heard anyone call the Braves the Bravos?
Yeah, I call them the Bravos all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
It was the first time in my life I heard it on ESPN. And I was like, dude, this guy's making up stuff that doesn't exist. And I'm actually the douche. I'm the guy that's wrong.
Yep. They a lot of their fans call them the Bravos.
Wouldn't have known. Going to your man of the Lord, low A farm. I love that you call him a farmhand.
Yeah. Hey,
a farmhand.
That's what he is. He's in the farm system.
Low A farmhand Timothy Richard Tebow, also known as Timmy Tebow, has hit his first professional home run.
And now his second today.
In his very first at-bat with the Mets low A affiliate Columbia Fireflies, Tebow hit an oppo field home run that just barely made it over the wall. It certainly seems like this man he just doesn't want to leave the headlines of sports, regardless of where he is in the sports world, whether it's Denver, New York, Philadelphia, or Columbus, South Carolina. He did just hit his second home run today, also adding a single, if I'm not mistaken.
He had a single yesterday, so he does have 3 official hits as far as I'm concerned. Showing a little bit more life than I think either of us would have given him credit for on a baseball field.
I just I think he was going to be like, Yoenis Cespedes, obviously not.
Right.
But I don't count Tim Tebow out of literally anything. He has one of those personalities that it does not matter what you are talking about. If Tim Tebow has a flair for it and wants to do it, he finds a way to do it. I will give that man that.
No, I can't knock him at all, and people love to hate him.
If he wants to build a church with his bare hands, he'll find a way.
Yeah.
He will learn from the people he needs to learn from, and he'll build it by himself just so he can say, I think he's one of those guys that he has a bucket list. There's some things he likes to do.
Right.
And I think he knows that football is not. He kind of knew that when he signed on with the SEC network to be an analyst.
Right.
I think he knows that football is not in his future anymore.
He the one that he hit today was a bomb. It went,
like a 400-footer or something like that.
I don't know what the exact measurement was, but
he's jacked.
And another little funny tidbit on this first home run that he hit, it was hit off of the 666th person drafted in, I don't remember what year it was. But the pitcher that he hit it off of was pick number 666, which, just adds.
If you're familiar with anything of biblical proportions,
it adds a whole nother,
number of the devil, brother,
storyline to this, the Jesus freak Tim Tebow kind of ordeal that's going on. So,
Jesus lover.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well,
Jesus enthusiast.
Hey, I got no problem with that at all. It's
he's a good man. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Moving on, what else do we have here that we didn't finish? Keeping it with the Mets and the Mets organization, ex-major leaguer Phil Regan will be throwing batting practice for the team at the ripe young age of 80. Regan played 13 seasons and recorded a 96-81 record as his time as an MLB pitcher. His goal was to be able to throw at the age of 80, and 2 days after his birthday, he did just that. He's been with the team, I think, 12 years, or in the organization, 12 or 13 years. And at 80 years old, and they put him at 30 feet, which is exactly where anyone else would be. And I thought, dude, this is the type of dude that I want to be like.
You're right.
Like at 80 years old, I hope I'm not being wheeled around by my kids.
Yeah, it was.
Or whoever.
A long wish of his to do it, and the Mets conceded. To his dream, and
I wonder if he did well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Has he been throwing batting practice? Like, is that something he's been doing?
No, I don't think so. I don't really know the name that well to begin with. So
Phil Regan, no. When you go 91, 96, and 81.
Yeah, that's a solid career there, and
right. But no one, you didn't make baseball lore.
Well, obviously he's 80 years old too, so he was way before our time.
We still know about guys like Catfish Hunter and Cy Young.
Right.
We don't know about Phil Regan.
Right.
Sandy Koufax actually used to call him the Vulture because he would come in as like a long reliever or a reliever and scoop up wins from starting pitchers.
Yeah.
And so Sandy Koufax in his time as the Dodgers, I guess, used to call him the Vulture, which is not a nickname I would Liking myself too. I do not see myself as a vulture.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Like, hey, what's up, vulture? It's like, man, really? Like, drop it, man.
Hey, if Sandy Koufax is giving you a nickname, I'm taking it regardless.
Dude, I am definitely taking anything Sandy Koufax gives me except the middle finger. As previously reported, Jeffrey Loria, owner of the Miami Marlins, once the Florida Marlins, is looking to sell the team. Two big names have come out to have interest in the bidding for the majority ownership. Former presidential candidate Jeb Bush and Yankee great and surefire Hall of Fame shortstop Derek Jeter. There has been no word on how soon a transaction could be completed and who has the best chance of actually acquiring the team, but these are certainly two interesting candidates. And speaking of Marlins, congratulations to their pitcher Wei Yin Chen for getting his first major league hit after 51 at-bats. And this is 51 at-bats from when he started actually debuted in the league.
Yeah.
In the Friday matchup with the Mets, he won the game, giving up 1 run in 6 innings in a 7-2 victory. He was a little dribbler to shortstop.
Yep. I was watching it, and it was upsetting.
And he just didn't throw it.
Not to mention, good for him, too, because he was out there. That was the coldest night that we have seen, and that you'll see all of baseball season most likely.
Oh, April, New York baseball sucks.
What was it? It was
Toronto.
Thursday night.
I guess the only team more north than New York or Seattle.
You got the Boston team up there. I'm
Duh,
sure
I'm
it's always
such an
cold
idiot.
up there.
Oh, my God.
And then over on the West Coast, I mean, it's a little bit warmer over there, but I'm sure Seattle is still
New
pretty
York
chilly.
City is the most northern city in the world. I'm saying it here.
Yeah, and along with being the most northern, it's also number 1. But we're in Philadelphia, third in our hearts, right?
No. 1 in our hearts. You live here, man.
1 in our hearts.
You
one in
live
our hearts.
here.
Sorry.
Traitor.
This is
traitor.
his tagline.
We got an alert. Benedict Arnold over
But
here.
yeah, so it was a cold night, and he was wearing
Alexander
short
Hamilton
sleeves. No long sleeves under that baseball jersey for him. He was standing on the bump and wearing short sleeves. You could see the breath of the players.
Yeah.
It was like 30-something degrees out that night.
Like I said,
wearing short sleeves.
Between New York City, Boston, and Toronto, I know Seattle gets cold, and it's like a damn cold too.
Yeah.
But outside of those 4 teams, man, I don't know if there's a rough. Chicago gets cold, but I mean Toronto, man. I have to imagine that there's, especially with global warming coming on the rise, because it's not a hoax. I could imagine us seeing a snowfall April game in Toronto.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and when I say snowfall, I'm not talking like NFL, like 5-inch. I'm talking like a flurry, which would look really cool on HD.
Am I incorrect in saying that the Toronto has a retractable roof, or is that something?
No, that's
Rogers
Rogers Center. I went to Rogers Center. It's a big donut.
Okay. I must just be making that up in my head. But yeah, I mean,
I could be wrong. I haven't been there since 2013.
I think I'm just making that up, honestly. For some reason, I had the thought in my head, but Minnesota got canceled a few times for snowfall a few years ago.
No, there is a baseball team with a retractable roof. I'd have to say.
Yeah, well, the Marlins have one, and they rarely play with it open.
Rarely play with it open. You said okay.
Because it's so humid down there that
damn
near impossible to play baseball outside. Get these damn teams out of Florida, anyways. So.
And while Tyler was on a business trip last week, that's why he couldn't make it to the show. That's what I told our viewers. I think they bought it. I did a story last week on some of the new food items being offered around the ballparks, which makes me just want to go to more games. But this one deserves special attention. We talked about a roast pork stack for the Phillies, a stuffed hot dog at the Arizona Diamondbacks and other ballparks, and a lobster melt with Munster cheese up in Boston. But what about bugs? We've heard about bugs being eaten. The Seattle Mariners will serve up roasted grasshoppers tossed in chili lime salt for just $4 and are advertised as gluten-free and a awesome taco topper.
How many do you get with this? Do you get and are they large grasshoppers? Are they small?
They're full. I saw a picture. It's gonna take someone interested.
Yeah.
It's gonna take an adventurous soul to eat this thing. It ain't like it's not like a baby grasshopper. It's not an ant. It is a cup. It's a bowl. It's a bowl of grasshoppers.
So there's many grasshoppers. You're not talking. You're getting one for $4 and.
No, you're probably getting like like a bag of chips worth of grasshoppers for $4.
Good God.
Yeah, we're probably
That makes
talking.
me shake.
I looked at the picture and I did a little bit of a guesstimate. I'm thinking anywhere between like 15, maybe 13 to 16 grasshoppers.
Jeez.
Roasted in chili lime, and apparently they do well on tacos.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm good on that.
I'll be honest with you. If you give me a taco and a lot of salsa, I'm doing it.
Right.
Because I eat anything in barbecue sauce, including mac and cheese. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I put imitation crab meat. I put barbecue sauce on that.
Yeah.
Which is definitely weird. I put barbecue sauce on damn near anything.
Yeah.
And so I would put barbecue sauce on a grasshopper, and I know I'd eat it.
Hey, like you said, it'll take an adventurous person. Maybe you're just
well
that
for
guy.
me. It's gonna take barbecue sauce or salsa and a taco for sure, and a full beer.
Hey, if you need moral support, you're buying the tickets, the plane ticket out there, and everything. I'll come with. I'll check out a game out in Seattle. And
it's so funny when I thought about that because like one of my dreams is like to go to like all the stadiums you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee I probably will never see myself in Seattle.
Yeah.
It's like one of those cities I just probably won't.
I mean, I do plan on going to all 30 at some point throughout my lifetime, so I'll be there someday. It'll probably be one of the last ones.
Will the grasshoppers last?
Still be there? I ain't trying them anyways, so I'm not too worried about it.
Dude, for $4, it's a ballpark foodie steal.
Yeah, you're not lying. Hey, tomorrow is Dollar Dog Night at the Mets-Phillies game.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
So it's I'm gonna have.
And did you guys buy like
nosebleed
seats where we can kind of sit anywhere no matter what?
Well, actually, Andy did a 5K and got 4 tickets. So he's just letting me have 2. Emma and I have 2 tickets, and then
him and his boy,
and then he's taking them.
Oh,
I don't even
Dollar
know if the
Dog
third.
Night. Oh,
I don't know what's going on with his 4th ticket.
I'm gonna see if I can get like a media pass.
Yeah. But yeah, Dollar Dog Night. So if anybody's looking for some cheap hot dogs,
I'm showing up in all black with my Young and Dominant Sports Talk business cards.
There you go. Black shirt, black tie.
Yep.